Okay folks, in this video we will look at the theoretical valuations of BioCryst Pharmaceuticals and its FDA-approved Orladeyo therapy in a M&A transaction scenario if the acquisition was priced today at revenue multiples per year to patent expiration consistent with the Mirati and CTI Biopharma acquisitions earlier this year. This is a huge if and may never happen. More important, this video is dated, and uses information as of November 6, 2023. Facts and circumstances will certainly change thereafter, so you should not consider this video as accurate after November 6, 2023. Remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only. You should never rely on any of our analysis, as the information we are presenting is unaudited and therefore could be grossly inaccurate. We are merely sharing a mathematical analysis and observation that may or may not be right. Most important, we never recommend anyone buy or sell a particular stock, as we have no idea how stock markets or a particular company will perform in the future. Recall from a previous video we demonstrated both Mirati and CTI Biopharma were acquired at a year 5 revenue multiple of 0.26 per year to patent expiration. By the way, if it was not already obvious, all amounts presented here for Mirati and CTI Biopharma are in the billions except for the revenue multiples. Be sure to watch our first ever video before watching the rest of this one. For BioCryst, at the moment BioCryst is covered by 10 analysts. 7 of these 10 analysts provide 2028 revenue estimates. BioCryst 2028 revenue estimates range from a low of $633 million to a high estimate of $1 billion. BioCryst consensus 2028 revenue estimates are $789 million. BioCryst management reiterated last Thursday, November 2, 2023 that management expects 2023 Orladeyo product revenues to exceed $320 million and reiterated they believe peak Orladeyo product revenues at $1 billion. We know Orladeyo is producing 99% gross manufacturing margins and is patented through November 1, 2039, which is more or less 16 years from today. Okay, let's see what happens if BioCryst were acquired today at Mirati and CTI Biopharma revenue multiples per year of patent protection using the low and consensus 2028 revenue estimates. On this page, and the pages to come from here, all amounts are presented in millions except for revenue multiples. We'll even compare side to side against Mirati and CTI Biopharma. Recall Mirati was acquired for $4.8 billion but had $1.1 billion in the bank to yield a net $3.7 billion enterprise value, as noted here in this Reuters article. As of the day the Mirati acquisition was announced, Mirati's Year 5 or 2028 consensus revenue estimate was $1.04 billion. Mirati's flagship product is called Crazity and is patented through May 2037, which was 13.6 years from the date the acquisition was announced. Again, be sure to watch our entire video on the Mirati and CTI Biopharma acquisitions, but here you can see how we get to the 0.26 revenue multiple for each year of patent life remaining. Okay, so let's take BioCryst low and consensus 2028 revenue estimates and multiply by the 0.26 revenue multiple for every year of patent protection consistent with Mirati and CTI Biopharma. We then multiply again by Orladeyo's 16 years of remaining patent expiration to yield the following potential M&A enterprise value of $2.6 and $3.3 billion using the low and consensus 2028 revenue estimate, respectively. Of course, like Mirati and CTI Biopharma, we then have to consider net cash and debt to get M&A market cap valuation, but here you have it. We say if 1,000 times, but if BioCryst were to be acquired today and if Orladeyo is patented through 2039 and if the 2028 revenue estimates are credible and, most important, and my goodness we mean most important, if the acquisition was priced at the same revenue multiple per year of patent protection as Mirati and CTI Biopharma, then BioCryst could be worth a heck of a lot more than it is today. We should add it is unlikely the revenue multiples would be the same because Orladeyo has been on the market for longer. We are unsure if that is a good thing or a bad thing for potential valuation. Orladeyo has been on the market since December 2020, where Crazity was approved in December 2022. CTI Biopharma's Vonjo was approved February 28, 2022. Here are some key data points of the three companies side by side. Where do you think BioCryst's theoretical valuation fits? Perhaps somewhere between the two? Remember, and this is very important, the estimated theoretical BioCryst market caps in a theoretical M&A scenario are in just that, a theoretical M&A scenario if BioCryst were acquired today at the same exact revenue multiples per year to patent expiration as the Mirati and CTI Biopharma acquisitions. You also have to remember M&A transactions are usually priced at very rich premiums to pre-M&A market cap averages. Say for example BioCryst was acquired at a 70% premium to a recent trading average, that would suggest the highest BioCryst market cap before a theoretical M&A transaction would be discounted to reflect that very rich premium. Put simpler, if BioCryst were theoretically acquired today for a theoretical $2.3 billion market cap that reflected a 70% premium to a recent average, then BioCryst's theoretical market cap before the M&A announcement would be at most $1.35 billion. Don't forget that. Of course, this analysis is useless unless BioCryst is ever sold. Remember, this analysis does not consider pipelines either. Last point, and very important, remember changes in market cap may not be reflected in share prices, as BioCryst may need to dilute shareholders in the future. This analysis could also be dead wrong. Please take a minute and follow us. We will follow up on this analysis over the years as well as include others. Thank you.